You ever wanted to join the Navy? Well, I did. So I did a little research. I figured out, it was actually a really good opportunity for me. So I went and talked to a recruiter. I talked to my recruiter on a Monday. Went over some questions, all of that type, the whole spiel. Then he wanted me to take the practice Asvab test. So it took like maybe 15, 20 minutes. I didn't really take it that serious because I was like, it's just practice. End up scoring something like a 60 on it, which I guess for my area, that was really good because to get in, you only need like a 34 or like a 36. So they kind of got a little excited. He was like, well, when can we get you to take the real ASVAB? He was like, how about Wednesday? And I was like, Wednesday? That's like 2 days from now. That was really quick, and I felt like he was trying to rush me a little bit. Don't let him rush you. So I ended up taking it that Friday, which gave me 5 days to study. Um, I went and bought I went and bought this book, which is a just a study ASVAB book. It's a really great book. It's got it's got all types. I think it's got like 5 or 6 different full length practice tests. It's got study tips. It's got study guides. It's got review strategies, and all of the answers are in the book. All of the answers are in the book. It's called My Max Score ASVAB. Um, so that Friday I went, took the ASVAB. I think they called me and said they got my scores back the following Tuesday. Um, I did really well. I scored in the high 80s. So that pretty much qualified me for almost any job in the Navy. Um, then they was like, well, we want to send you off to Meps. So I'm thinking in my head, man, they're really trying to push me through. They really trying to, get me in kind of quick. It was a little bit scary, but I was ready. I had made my decision and I was ready to go ahead and go through. So I went to Meps the following Tuesday. So the first week, that Monday, talked to the recruiter. Friday, took my ASVAB. A full week. Then that Tuesday, I went to Meps, did all my medical screening. At Meps, they treat you like an alien. All the probing and the take this test and do this test. They take your blood, urine, hearing, visual. I mean, everything. Physical is beyond crazy, all the things they have you do. And then it's like everything is hurry up and wait. Oh, hurry up and get off the bus and hurry up and go down this hall and wait in line for 30 minutes. Like, they want you to hurry up, but then you have to wait around for 30, 45 minutes just to take a test. Anyway, at the end of MEPS, you pick your job that you want. I picked aviation. Aviation electronics, AV, is the title, which will be split up to like ATI, ATO, and AE once I get to boot camp. But that's far from now. Um, I don't leave to go to boot camp until the end of December. So it was like a 4 month wait for me. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I can do 4 months. But, at the initial pace that everything was going, it was like I was going to be shipping out in like 3 weeks. And that was a little bit scary. But, most times they do give you, or you do have a little bit of time before you leave. So, you have time to take care of things at home and get yourself prepared and everything like that. I do advise you to do as much research as possible. Before you even go talk to a recruiter, do so much research. You want to know what type jobs there are. You want to know how to qualify for those jobs. You want to know which pay grades increase the fastest. You just want to do as much research. That way you don't go in there blind and, possibly get lied to, because there are some recruiters out there that will lie to you. It's just how it is. They get they're getting paid, but they need to push people in to get their paycheck. You know, so they will push people a little bit too much sometimes. That's why I want you to go ahead and do your research now. That way you know what you're getting yourself into. You know a little background info before they start bombarding you with questions and pressure you a little too much. Once you swear in and leave Meps, you'll be in the DEP program. You know, give you like a Navy, they'll give you like a Navy water bottle. They've got a bag that they'll give you, a t-shirt. The t-shirt you'll be required to wear to your DEP meetings, which is once a month. You go to DEP meeting once a month. Basically, y'all check in, y'all do like a research. Basically, they weigh you, making sure you're not gaining weight, because if you get too fat, then they're gonna kick you out. Just that. But yeah, the DEP meeting, y'all start learning the Sailor's Creed, the 11 General Orders, things that you'll need in boot camp and throughout the Navy. Y'all will go ahead and start learning those. They'll give you a start guide. This is the start guide. The start guide, best friend. It's gonna have everything you need for boot camp in the start guide. It's gonna have everything you need to learn, everything. It talks about, how your paychecks will be set up, and everything. Any questions, a lot of them are in the start guide. If there's not, you can always ask your recruiter. Also in the DEP program, you're going to have to call your recruiter once a week, just like a weekly check-in. They keep tabs on you like, you on probation or something. But, they're just making sure you're not getting in trouble, or, any kind of nonsense, that you're not in trouble with the police. Or, although I did get a ticket. Oh man, I was riding my motorcycle on the highway, and this cop gives me a ticket. I got a speeding ticket. I was a little worried. Don't be. It's not a huge deal. There's a little bit of paperwork involved in it. But as long as you pay your ticket off before you have to leave for boot camp, you'll be fine. Another word of advice: save up 2 months rent and bills before you leave, because once you leave, you're not going to have that much contact with people at home to, set up a situation for your bills to be paid for you. Plus, your first couple of paychecks, like your first 1 or 2 paychecks, aren't going to be what you normally get paid, just because they take out money for like your uniform and stuff like that. But as of now, that has been my Navy experience. If y'all have any questions that y'all want to ask me about anything, y'all can just leave a comment and I'll be sure to reply. Or if y'all have any requests for any other videos, just let me know in the comments section down there somewhere, up in there. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Everything is under A Pair of Wolves, so y'all can go and check out some of my other stuff. And appreciate you watching. Oh, and if you don't like my videos, and if you don't take anything I say seriously, or, you don't like me, then you ain't now.